two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball.
Shapes to shoot! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Armour quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Kusanov. Savinho. Lovely bit of skill. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cucurella. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Doku gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kusanov. Savinho. Ruben Dias. Semenyo has got himself a free kick. Really well cleared. Pedro Neto. Fofana. James. Palmer. Semenyo. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Kusanov. And here's Savinho. Oh, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Savinho's cross. Fofana gets it away. Gusto. Fofana. Moved on forwards. Fernandez. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Strong running down that left flank. Doku. Semenyo. Fernandez. Caicedo. Cucurella. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. James. And it's Palmer. Fernandez. Gusto goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's the throw. Caicedo. Semenyo. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Haaland. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Receives it in a good position here. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Savinho. Rodri. Savinho. And here's Semenyo. Deftly away. Fofana. Played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, smashing header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Ruben Diaz chooses to go cross-field. Fofana. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Ruben Diaz, aim forwards.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
That's going to go a long way. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva goes steaming forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Kusanov. Rodri shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Kusanov. Kusanov battling down that right flank.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Kusanov clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Bernardo Silva. Yehi. So we're still where we started right now. Rodri. Semenyo! That was no routine save.
Semenyo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. O'Reilly's cross. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Thinks one through. Well, that's well seen too. Bernardo Silva. Cleared without complication. Vicious ball here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fernandez. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. And here's Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Cucurella cuts out the pass. Fofana. Fernandez. Gusto. Throw it. Yehi. Doku. And here's Semenyo. Moved on forwards. Aimed in towards the centre. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They've played it short. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Caicedo. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Clipped into space. Clearly not happy with that. Savinho. Yehi. Oh, this looks sharp. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gusto, played over towards the opposite flank. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kusanov. And it's played forward. Semenyo. Now it's Doku. And here's Doku. Doku. Doku! And he's done it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Gusto, aim forwards. Doku has found the net here, of course. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Gehi, gently done. Palmer. And it's Palmer. Fernandez. Played out to the right. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Semenyo. And here's Savinho. That's very neat. Tries a measured ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kusenov. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Palmer. Gusto. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Caicedo. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's out for a goal kick. Moved on forwards. It'll be a throw-in. Pedro Neto. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Certainly packed a punch. Gehi. Aim forwards. Now it's João Pedro. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Doku. And it's Fernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Kusenov. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Pedro Neto. Now he's got space here. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
James. João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Fernandez. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Savinho. And that's been won straight back. Now this could be a chance. Gusto. Palmer. João Pedro. James. And it's Gusto. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Kusanov can get it clear. James. Palmer. And here's Neto. Caicedo, probing pass, and the shot! Wins the duel this time. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Keeper's got good distance on that. João Pedro. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely intercepted. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. James played into space. And it's hoisted clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fernandes. Cucurella. And here's Neto. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. Now it's Fernandes. James. Caicedo. Semenyo does well to get it back. And here's Fernandes. Caicedo. It's run loose here. And it's played forward. Semenyo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Haaland. Doku. Lovely feet. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Oh, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Palmer. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Out to the left it goes. Rodri. Done delicately. O'Reilly. And the shot! James getting this one clear. Here's Doku. Doku. Oh, that's neat. O'Reilly climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fofana looks to the other side. João Pedro. Great run on the overlap here. Can he deliver? He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Caicedo is offering a wry smile there.
It's a ball kick. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's gone for a throw-in. Caicedo. Chalobah. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. That has been cut short. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Over to the left. And it's Cucurella. Played into space out wide. Danger averted for now. And here's Neto. Cucurella, and that's aimed into the middle. Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got a throw. Kusenov. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fofana. And he goes cross-field. Chalobah. Caicedo. Cucurella. Fernandez. Caicedo played out to the left flank. Looking for a decent ball in. A chance to play it in. Bernardo Silva getting this one clear. Fofana. Chalobah shifted upfield. And here's Neto. Oh, that's nice. Now it's João Pedro. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedro Neto plays it short. And it's Cucurella. James. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Pedro Neto goes short. Gusto gets across him. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Doku. Now then, the ball's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. O'Reilly. And here's Doku. And here's Doku. Doku. Oh, what a climb! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Oh, can he get onto this? Palmer. James. João Pedro. And here's Palmer. Out to the right. Oh, it's come loose. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Rodri. Semenyo. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Caicedo. Cucurella. James. Caicedo. Cucurella. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. O'Reilly. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Brilliantly cut out. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. That is a brilliant interception. Bernardo Silva. And that's a good ball. Kusanov. Kusanov, gently done. Cucurella. Chalobah have it back and can go again. James. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Nice control. Time to deliver. And that has been cleared. Hit into the middle. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Played towards the other side. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cucurella. Fernandez. Played out to the right. James. Palmer. O'Reilly. Doku. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. Fernandez. Fernandez chooses to go cross-field. And it's Gusto. Palmer. He is just caressing the ball. And he's there to clear it. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. It's a throw-in. Can he get onto this? Palmer. Rodri gets across to intercept that. And here's Fernandez. Gusto tries making a foray down the right. Ruben Diaz attempts a clearance. Out for a throw. Fernandez. Header comes in! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Laid back in. And here's Palmer. That's good play. And here's Palmer. And it's James. Palmer. Chance! Moved on forwards. Semenyo. And he welcomes it in. Semenyo. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Semenyo knocks it out wide. Fofana. James. That'll be a throw. Semenyo. Kusenov. And here's Savinho. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Semenyo, oh, cracking ball. Palmer. And here's Doku. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that is not finding anyone. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Semenyo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Cucurella. And here's Neto. Cucurella. Rodri makes the interception. Doku. Ruben Diaz, over to the left. Gusto cuts it out. Doku. Semenyo. difficult read. Cucurella. James, spread out to the left. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo, laid out towards the right wing. Kusanov has it in a wide position. Climbs up big! Chalaba clears it away. Rodri. And here's Doku. And it's O'Reilly. Very nicely done. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gehi gets over and intercepts. James with a definite foul there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedro Neto, forwards and with intent. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
James. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Looking here to chip it through. Cucurella. And that's been well dealt with. Could move up a gear here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Savinho. And the pass is intercepted. Fofana. James. Chalaba. Pinged towards the front line. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ruben Diaz, aim forwards. Kusanov. Rodri. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Semenyo, Kusanov, Semenyo, calmly anticipates. Caicedo. Oh, can he get onto this? O'Reilly cuts it out. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been clubbed away and reclaimed it in a trice. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And that has been cleared. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Doku. That is lovely. Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fernandez, played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Oh, nice touch. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Pedro Neto! It's a loose ball. Cucurella, there's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Played it again. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Savinho. Haaland. Semenyo. And here's Savinho. Showing good feet. So who's he picking out? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Caicedo. Chalobah shifted upfield. Semenyo. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Gusto attempts a clearance. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Savinho. James. Gusto. Chalobah. Caicedo. Caicedo laid out to the left flank. Ruben Dias. Just about up to 75 minutes. That'll be a throw-in. Kusanov. Now it's Pedro Neto. He is through here. Pedro Neto. Over to the left, back into the middle. Fernandez, shot a goal! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yehi moved on forwards. And it's Palmer. Palmer providing an outlet on that flank. Palmer, and he's certainly onside here. Palmer has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Can get it clear. Big chance! Doku aim forwards. Pressing. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Yehi. Searching pass he's played there. Doku. Semenyo, and he shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Palmer. Caicedo. Takes a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's James. James, delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland. Kusanov. Oh, sweet feet. Cucurella wins the duel this time. There are a few waiting for it. Semenyo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice physical challenge. Semenyo. Doku. O'Reilly. Semenyo, spread out to the left. That's tidy. We get a throw in. Palmer does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Neto. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
O'Reilly. And here's Doku. And here's Doku. Doku.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He can run onto that. João Pedro.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ruben Dias, gently done. Over to the left. Fernandes. Caicedo, laid out to the left flank. And it's Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Now this could be there's the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kusanov, Savinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Savinho. Savinho in acres of space out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That is a little undercooked. Into the last 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings. Chalobah. James. And it's Gusto. Played out wide. James tries a deft middle ball. Now it's Palmer. Palmer, oh, good spread. And here's Palmer. Tries a shot! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
It's about time, I think, we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Palmer. Fernandes. Pedro Neto looks to the other side. Gusto. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doku. That is lovely. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Fofana is there and he can get that clear. Foden. And he decides to cross it. Out to the right. Palmer, and it's lofted through here. Chance for a shot! Kusanov with the clearance. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rodri. O'Reilly. Palmer. And it's Gusto. Fernandez. And here's Neto. Oh, nice touch. Proves too strong. And the counter is on. Ruben Dias. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Fofana. James. Fofana. Fofana forwards and with intent. The changes then in quick succession. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Kusanov. And time.